So Saturn actually lends this grounding type of energy into this chaotic mix. And Spirit plays the devil's advocate with Saturn. Well, Uranus wants to go all in for a revolution. It's Saturn that wants to be calm. But Spirit has a message, though, for us. The page invites us to take one step out of our rational minds to solve something. And that something could be finding a vision or a dream, or looking at a new belief system. That's what the Page of Pentacles invites us to do. And actually, it's the square. And it's actually the square between Saturn and Uranus. Saturn, the rational one, and Uranus being the irrational one, are being forced together in a square. Spirit is actually inviting us and actually forcing us with this square to step outside out of our rational minds to get something. And that something could be really personal for everybody. But that something could be a dream or a vision, something new to look at. All right. All right, we weren't quite ready. Now we're ready. Okay. All right. Okay, we'll take it. Because there's a stellium of the Moon, Sun, Neptune, and Venus. A conjunction. And a conjunction could be one of the most influential aspects in astrology. It's basically all those four energies intensify each other. So Neptune could be full of emotion, getting our emotions kind of boiled up. And Venus is there, helping Neptune to intensify those emotions, and the Sun and the Moon really intensify everything. All right, so I don't know. Let's see what Spirit could give us a heads up. All right, the Ace of Fire, Ace of Clubs. This is Big Bang type of energy. This is the Big Bang, actually, right here. We have the 0, and then kaboom, the Big Bang, right here, the Ace of Fire. Okay. Some of us could be ready to take action on something in a big way. Launch something. Okay? But what's in the low spot? That's in the high spot. That's quite an energy to be in the high spot, especially right at the beginning right here. Okay, what's in the low spot? Okay, 4 of clubs, 4 of fire. And there's actually there's a goose egg of fire energy. So that could be a good thing. You know, that could be a good thing, especially around these type of energies. You know, with all this air and water energy, you know, it could kind of just fizzle out with no fire energy to ignite. But then again, there is very little grounding energy, so it's tit for tat, I guess. There's a benefit and not so beneficial energies. But this is a Leo type of energy. This is the Four of Fire. This is a fixed type of energy. This is Leo energy. So it's in the low spot, meaning it's unstable. There's instability in the low spot, which I'm not surprised. I'm not surprised that instability comes in as the thorn. So there's a big launch right here. There's a big launch right here, but then it fizzles out into instability right here. Okay, but here's the high point. Here's another high point. Three of Earth. There's some grounding type of energy. So with this instability of action energy, some grounding energy right here. Some grounding energy could help stabilize this situation. And it may not take much. This is a three of Earth, Three of Pentacles, basically. Okay. This is a creative result. This is a small result. Maybe something small will go a long way to stabilize this instability right here. There is 2 units of Earth energy into this mix. So maybe Spirit is saying, we tap into Saturn's energy to stay calm in this chaotic type of motion that we could be going into. Okay, all right. But there's something big right here. All right. So this card, we're going to use the Dreams of Gaia Tarot to clarify this thorn. Give us a heads up. please, Spirit. All right. What we got here? Whoa, yeah. Emotions. Emotion. Intellect. Beautiful. There's also, there's actually, there's another aspect, a trine between Saturn and Mars, which supports a strong mind, a strong and calm mind, right here. And there's going to be this energy. This is beautiful. This is what Spirit picked. Emotion, intellect. This is the 11 of water. Wow. So, this is beautiful. Thank you, Spirit. It's something, yeah, it goes beautifully with the conversation. This, Spirit is inviting us to launch something. I know it's like, there's a goose egg of fire energy. But that's the energy, is to step outside of our rational minds. That's what the Page of Pentacles invites us to do. And it's like, yeah, there's no fire energy, but we launch something. But we launch something into chaos almost. And our emotional intellect goes out of balance. Right here. That's what this card is saying right here. It goes, instability, right? But at the same time, we have we use like the energy of like almost like the king of water type of energy. Okay. Right? To help us navigate this chaos and its emotion intellect. This is actually a very Gemini type of energy, actually. Combining these two different types of energies. Combining our heart with our mind, so we can check our emotions with our logic or intellect. I guess this is bringing up this word emotional intelligence. Tapping into our emotions. But also tapping into this Saturnian type of energy. And Saturn is in, Saturn is in Aquarius. So Saturn is like the strict parent coming home and settling down and grounding all the wild Aquarians. Bringing them back to balance. That's what Saturnian energy does. And Saturnian energy brings this type of intellect, especially with Saturn in Aquarius. So there's a blend. There's a blend of emotion and this grounding type of energy by Saturn right here. Beautiful. All right, let's check out the... What do we got here? We got some tea going on here. So what I've got? Yeah, 11 of water, 291 here. Let's check out the key words. $291. Love, expression, suppression, head, heart, ease. Key phrases: influence of emotional disharmony. Yeah. Unvoiced emotions must be expressed. Address unhealthy imbalances. Seek a productive means of emotional release. Be proactive and mindful of your emotions. So definitely there is and that's what we got too as well. We did an astrological report, and definitely if there's this type of release heading towards the full moon, any type of emotional release is really good. It's healing. You know, it's like it reconciles this imbalances. Yeah, this imbalance. If there's an imbalance of emotions, this emotional release brings this dichotomous imbalance to some kind of equilibrium, right? So if there's an imbalance right here, there's an imbalance of energies here and here, this emotional release brings everything back to reconciliation. I think that's what Spirit is saying. The 11 of water is a balancing and realignment card that addresses any emotional disharmony that may be influencing your choices and environment. It also represents the need for us to see the whole and how an imbalance can affect it. Love and fear. How many times have you heard someone say that a choice or action was made from a place of fear, or was born of a person's insecurities and doubts, or was born of love? When we are attacked by others, we may react and retaliate because we are angry and afraid. But we may also act because we have love for ourselves and wish to address an injustice and prevent further injustice. We may choose not to take a risk or make changes in our lives because we are afraid of an unknown future, but we may also choose not to take a risk that may alter our lives because we love the life we already have. We may be plagued with doubts, but we can also be blinded by love. What motivates our actions the most, fear or love? The truth is that most of our actions are motivated by both in equal measure. Fear and love, like creation and destruction, cannot exist without one another. They can even appear to be the same force, depending on one's perspective. There it is. And I think That was the energy that showed up in the tea leaf fortune. People can be, blinded. They're half blind, and could just express their emotions. It'll just kind of blurt out. But I think Spirit's message is, we hold back. If we hold back these emotions, we could be holding them back out of fear. And out of fear of what the book was saying, out of fear of shaking the boat, shaking our world, could affect our world, right? Our social environment. And I think Spirit is saying there's got to be a need to vocalize our emotions in a productive way. So there's not these imbalances don't go overboard, I guess, right? And I think I think there's like I said, this emotional release could actually be healing a situation. But we can, there's a choice, right? And I think Spirit is saying if you can tap into some of this grounding type of energy, we can express our emotions productively. If not, sometimes sometimes those emotions have to come out to clear any imbalances, right? Okay. And this is the situation we have. We have this action type of energy, wishing to take action on something, but then it goes out of balance right here. Instability because of imbalance of emotions. But it goes in this direction with some grounding type of energy, being calm and expressing our emotions in a productive type of way right here. Then it goes in this direction. All right, beautiful. Thank you. Thank you, Spirit. All right. So let's finish off the rose with this flower head. And this card helps to consolidate all of the energies. Thank you, Spirit. We'll take that. The Emperor. Wow. There's surprisingly a lot of fire energy in this Pisces New Moon, because there's a goose egg of fire energy in the energy set. But this card helps to consolidate all these energies in its fire. It's Emperor. This is a really powerful card. Well, obviously, right? Yeah, it's Aries, right? All right. Take control. You can master our situation. And this is beautiful because he carries the Ankh. This is a beautiful energy. This is an Ankh. This is a really beautiful energy. This is the circle, which symbolizes spiritual universe's divine plan. The horizontal line is the temporal world. Okay, And there's an agreement between the temporal world and spirit. And the vertical, the line, this line right here, is, there's a teamwork right here. And that's their expression. The vertical is the expression. So this is something that's been divinely inspired. But there's a rocky road. The Emperor has been through it all. Right? You see all the... It's been a rocky ride. Because there's all the mountains in behind him, right? But the mountains are in behind this individual. But this has been a rocky road right here. Especially right here. There's been a rocky roads. And there's been sacrifice too. Because there's a ram. There's the symbolism of the ram right here. There's been sacrifice. We have to sacrifice things. Been a rocky road and sacrifices to get here. To get to this point. But grounding ourselves and relying on our own inner light and guidance from spirit, that's basically the energy of the Ankh right here. Okay, let's see what let's see what the Ankh says about the Emperor. Okay, within a reading, the appearance of the Ankh means that there is a good balance within the sitter's life at the moment. This could refer to a good balance in their relationship, their emotional state, their occupation, or maybe even their finances. So there you go. Right? So I'll read it again. Within a reading, the appearance of the Ankh means that there is a good balance within the sitter's life at the moment. This could refer to a good balance in their relationship, their emotional state, their occupation, or maybe even their finances. So this situation, if we can find the will and ground ourselves, find our center, right? We can, this card says we can come out of this chaotic and rocky road into a well-balanced type of energy, in this Emperor type of energy. Beautiful. All right. Okay, now we're going to use the Kim Krans deck, the Unknown. We weren't quite ready, but let's pull it out. All right, yeah, that's a beautiful octopus type of energy. Having the intellect and being flexible and mastering ourselves. And this is water energy. So that tried to come out. All right. Whoa. All right. Those emotions are just going to burst out of there, eh? All right. Okay, let's move. Maybe I want to make sure that these cards are in view. All right. Here we go. There we go. All right. Okay, now we're ready, Spirit. All right. Ooh. The unicorn. The unicorn has been popping out a lot lately. Yeah, definitely. This is Spirit card. Definitely. That's questioning reality. Stepping, yeah, this is a unicorn, right? You know, so it's is it real or not real? Stepping outside of our rational minds. Right here. Especially with the symbol of this antler right here. Stepping outside of our rational minds. And yeah, this symbolizes the third eye. This is literally stepping outside of our rational mind. Literally, look, right here. This is the third chakra. Not the third chakra, the third eye and the sixth chakra. This is light, yeah. Tapping into our inner light. And beautiful. And that was, that was part of the tea leaf fortune. Was we could definitely use some grounding type of energy, but tapping into our inner light could be a benefit to navigate these energies, right? And that was the message from Spirit in the tea leaf fortune. Beautiful. All right. Let's see. Let's just see what the yeah, unicorn, reconnecting to higher wisdom or divinity. Definitely. Yeah, and that's part of the Ankh right here. That's part of the Ankh. There's the circle. Yeah, that's why the circle's right there, right? There's the circle, the perfect plan, the perfect divine plan, right here. There's the circle, and there's the circle on the Ankh, right there. There's the perfect plan of the divine right here. Circle right here and the circle right there. So, yeah, and that's reconnecting to spirit. It's difficult to see, hear, or think of a unicorn without immediately questioning if it's real. Did they ever exist? Perhaps long ago. The mind answers maybe, or it could be, or no way. This very contemplation explains our relationship with divinity and encapsulates our wavering belief in the unicorn. We wonder what divinity is. We wonder where our intuition comes from and if we can really trust it. We think about a higher power and our mind hesitates between yes, no, and maybe. Is it male or female? Does it have a name? Is it just a feeling? The unicorn card appears and wakes us up to curiosity about the higher self and the divine. It is a card of questioning, exploring, and contemplating the inexplicable. The mind's eye knows there is something beyond our day-to-day lives, a deeper dimension to our experience. The mind's eye reaches and reaches and reaches out to grasp something more. You are the unicorn, and you have begun your quest for answers. The unicorn and the sixth chakra, yeah. It's no surprise that the subtle essence of the unicorn card resides at the third eye, the exact place from which the unicorn's horn extends. This center is called Ajna chakra, or command center. The ancient yogis believed it to be responsible for our intellect, intuition, and deepest wisdom. Some say our two eyes see the past and present, while this third eye peers beyond. All right. And really, Connecting to spirit is it's the energy of the Ankh right here. Okay, but spirit, but we really hold this sixth chakra. Really holds the inner light, holds our inner light, holds all the secrets. And spirit, and actually heart of the moon and spirit really can only act like a watcher. Can only wake people up. Yeah, this card, can really, only wake people up to this. Jupiter. Jupiter is the conscience, and Jupiter has an eye, but that eye is more like a watcher type of energy. So the Jupiter, the conscience, can help awaken this energy right here. So this energy can go dormant, can sleep actually. And the Jupiter's eye acts like this watcher type of energy. The eye of Jupiter is not, is very useful, but it's not as potent as our third eye. So Jupiter's energy can, if our third eye is sleeping, Jupiter's energy, the watcher type of energy, can help wake us up to our third eye. And our third eye holds all our secrets right here. This is the most potent medicine that we can tap into right here. But spirit, but again, we have to be, we have to be open to being awake. If spirit is trying to wake us up, if we're, in this daze and sleeping and not paying attention to anything, we're not going to be hearing this call from spirit, right? Hearing this wake-up call from spirit. But at least there's the Jupiter. Jupiter has an eye, like a watcher type of energy, and can help wake us up. So we can wake up, so we can come out of the slumber and question reality. Question the world around us. So that's spirit and Jupiter kind of working together to help wake us up. Because the most potent energy that can awaken for us is in us, in our inner light, right here. Beautiful. Well, Spirit has given us a heads up, some insight, about taking some action, inviting us to take some action, even though there's there's a goose egg of action energy, but some of us may be ready to launch something. Do the irrational. Take action when there's no action energy. That could be irrational, but that could be the energy we may have to go into. Could go into instability with all the chaotic and water and air type of energy in the Pisces New Moon, right? We have this, could tap into our emotional intelligence, that grounding type of energy, tap in our own inner light, can reconcile these imbalances and to have some kind of balance in our life and have success with the Emperor type of energy. Beautiful. All right. Well, I don't think there's nothing more to be said. Thank you, Spirit, for the cards. Thank you for the insight. Thank you for the spiritual food. Take care. God bless.